Well, good morning and welcome to the morning show here at Lorette Cafe. I'm your host, Lorette. Well, I just came from the kitchen, just fixed myself a big bowl of oatmeal with a couple of chopped bananas, and I have a cup of green tea. Well, I've been up now for about 2 hours or so and been doing some blogged some videos, been down at the tagged website doing some stuff down there. Checked email and all that sort of thing, or I should say not email but email accounts. Check my email accounts, did all that. It's the same old routine that we have every morning. And right now I guess I'm going to have my bowl of oatmeal, so feel free to join me, pull up a chair and have your breakfast if you're having breakfast this early in the morning, or you can watch this later on when you're having breakfast and join me then. So, yesterday was the only thing I did yesterday was I went and did some grocery shopping yesterday, because I would have went Sunday, but Sunday I had spent all day cleaning my apartment. I talked about this on one of my other videos. I think it was yesterday. I think I started at 5 o'clock in the morning cleaning my apartment and didn't finish until 1:30 in the afternoon. So it was like, ooh, man. I even moved around some furniture in order to get the dust from underneath a few things. The dust accumulates underneath the tables and whatnot in the bed, and occasionally, every once in a while, you got to move it in order to vacuum it. So that's probably why I took a little longer, because I did a little extra work in the living room. I moved around the bookcases. I made some stuff. I'm going to start. I made some room to do some stuff. I put the bookcases. Actually, I tried to move my bed around, but it didn't work out because it's just a little too big. But I was able to move the desk and the bookcases all to one side of the living room and make enough space so I can start doing some stretching in my living room on a regular basis. I'm going to probably start that tomorrow, hopefully. So, okay, enough talking. Let's eat. Yeah, I haven't been able to do any stretching in my living room. I used to do it all the time, 6 days a week. But my living room got a little cluttered. Well, I bought a bigger bed, bigger futon. I went from a double, actually I went from a single to a double. So now I have less room. So, and I'm too lazy or just can't be bothered to. It's a bit of a pain in the butt in order to, it's a metal frame, and you have to, how you have to fold it up and unfold it in order to, it turns into a couch and then a bed. I don't want to get into doing that every day. I mean, I tried it on Sunday. I turned it into a couch, and I thought, I'll just sleep on the couch, I'll sleep on it like this, but there's just not enough room to sprawl out all over the place. So, I'm not that tired that I need to sleep on a couch. So I had to let it down again, and so that leaves less room in the living room, especially when you got a desk right across, at the window there. So I took that desk and moved it against the wall, put the bookcases together, and there's just enough room to put the little desk that I used to use for my computer here, but I bought a better one, a better one, bigger and a better one, and a stronger one. So we managed to work things out. So it all worked out in the end. So I've decided, ooh, bananas. Decided to take some time off. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off and sort of save up some energy and some anticipation for the conference when it comes around later on in the month. And so I'm going to I decided to, take some time off, do some catching up. I'm starting to fall behind on the blogging, and that is a concern because I really love my blogging, and something has been taking time away from my blogging, and I've got to get it back. So I'm going to do some catching up. I'm going to take some time and do a lot of catching up on the blogging, and try to do that, and see what happens after that. But right now we're going to I've been working out for almost 8 months, and I think I might be getting a little burnt out from it. So it's time to take some time off and reevaluate the whole thing, and then see where I'm going to go from there. So that's right now. That's what I'm going to do. So it's a tough choice to make, a tough call to make, but it's something I've done before in the past, and I was hoping I wouldn't have to do it, but it looks like I have no choice. It's just it's a matter of priorities. C'est la vie, eh? C'est la vie. Ou c'est la guerre. He had very few bananas at the grocery store yesterday. Literally, scraps were left. And so I had to sort through. I had to pick, instead of just grabbing a bunch like I usually do, I just said, wow, what bunch do I want? What bunch of bananas do I want? It's like, okay, there's 2 bananas here and 3 bananas there. And it's like, holy cow. It's like, I literally had to pick 2 bananas out of this pile. Well, there was no pile. There were just a few bananas scattered around. So it was like, here's 2 bananas that are not overly ripe, and here's 4 that are all together. So managed to buy, I think, six bananas, and that's it. Just enough to last me until a few days, enough to get me. Hopefully the next time I go shopping, I'll have more bananas. At least some bunches of bananas, lots and lots of bananas. So I don't. Nothing worse than going to the grocery store and have to pick through scraps. It's like, gee, why don't you guys just sell the stuff out of the garbage compactor in the back? Maybe you'll get a lineup for that. Yeah. Sometimes you go to the grocery store. I find it very disturbing, but it happens. You go to the grocery store. I've actually went to the grocery store and went to the meat counter and wound up taking home spoiled meat and get it home, and then realize, you can smell it and it smells bad. And it's like, I can't believe that they have this stuff out for people to buy. You think you don't always look at the label. You don't think you have to. You don't think that your grocer is going to be that thoughtless that they're going to leave spoiled produce and other food that's expired to date, according to the date the food has expired, and it's still out there, that people could either buy it. No one's going to buy it on purpose, but they could accidentally buy it and go home and get sick. So it's like, when I did that at this other, where I was living someplace else in another province, I stopped going to the grocery store altogether and started shopping at another place. So no, it's like that. But you go there and bread is expired. It's past due. The date on the bread is like, what the hell's going on here? Can't you guys this bread is, no one's going to buy this bread, and no one should be buying the bread because it's expired according to the date. So why don't you guys do your jobs and get this garbage out of here? Put it in the back where no one can buy it. I can't imagine running a business where you put your customers at risk by leaving expired food out for them to accidentally buy and consume when they bring it home. You know, you don't look at the label and you take a big swig of milk and it's sour or something like that. It's like, I stopped buying fresh milk because I'm afraid to, you know, bring home a carton of milk and have it spoiled on me. You know, it's just, I might as well buy something in a can or something in a box or something like that that has, you know, that's less likely to be spoiled, and I don't have to worry about taking it back or chucking it in the garbage or whatever. The one thing I'll never forget was the exploding can of lentils. Wow. I don't even buy any canned goods anymore. Well, at least not canned soup. So, you know, when I encounter exploding cans of lentils, it's time to reevaluate your purchasing. Anyway, we're going to leave it on that one. And until next time, this is Daryl Lorette here at Daryl Lorette Cafe, wishing you a good Tuesday. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.